Hi everyone, Michael Cavacini here on September 11th, 2022 with your Merriam-Webster Word of the Day. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday so far. So today's word of the day is substantive. So substantive means important, real, or meaningful. It can also be used to describe something such as an argument that is supported by facts or logic. For example, my friendship with my pen pal was one of the most substantive of my childhood, despite the thousands of miles between us. Here's substantive in context from SanFranciscoGate.com, piece from May 10th, 2022. Box of Rain adopts a long view of the Deadhead scene from its mid-'80s heyday before the hit Touch of Grey ended the halcyon days of the band's below-the-radar status to the post-Garcia era that continues today. That span defines the film's goal, which is to explain how a scene often dismissed as nothing more than a rock and roll hedonism actually offered participants something far more substantive, positive, and life-affirming. Did you know? Substantive and substantial are quite a pair. The two have multiple similar meanings, can both ultimately be traced back to the same Latin root, the verb substare, which figurative meaning is best understood as to stand firm or to hold out. And both made their first appearance in English sometime in the 14th century. But though they can be used interchangeably, in some contexts, one can make substantive progress or substantial progress, for example. We usually use substantial to describe things that are large in size, scope, or extent. For example, a substantial amount, substantial increase, while substantive is more likely to be used as a synonym for significant, real, or important. Substantive change, for example, is change that makes a fundamental difference, regardless of its size. Substantive also functions in grammar-related contexts, describing or referring to nouns and noun phrases. So that is the Merriam-Webster word of the day for September 11th, 2022, substantive. I use substantive all the time, especially when I'm talking about, like an argument, right? Like, oh, this is the person's really making a substantive case for this position on whatever topic. I don't know. Substantive to me is just a great word. It's substantive is substantive, I guess you could say. And I do use substantial as well. I think both of those words are very useful. Substantive is one of those words where it's educated without sounding ostentatious. So I always like words like that, because if you can use a word to demonstrate a meaning clearly and do it in a educated way without coming off as, oh, this person's just trying to be pretentious, well, then that's pretty good. So what are your thoughts on substantive? Is it a word you use as much as I do? How about substantial? Any other words going through your mind today? I mean, I know it is 9/11, so it is the anniversary of, you could say something very substantive, something real and important. So that's for sure. So, just remembering those who are no longer with us because of what happened back on 9/11. And, I don't know if Merriam-Webster chose this word with that in mind, but I do think that it is related. Substantive definitely is the Merriam-Webster word of the day, and it fits for multiple reasons. So with that, I hope you enjoy your Sunday, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. So thanks so much for tuning in. Please feel free to comment down below. There'll be a link there for you to pick up a great book from Merriam-Webster if you're a word nerd like me. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts all about the words that are spinning around in your head and that you're using as of late, or that you just happen to be in love with because you read them in a book. Any words that you want to share, feel free to do so. Thanks so much. Have a great week ahead. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.